Michael Carrick, born July 28, 1981, is an English professional footballer who plays for Manchester United, whom he also captains, and the England national team. Carrick primarily plays as a central midfielder, but he has been used as an emergency centre-back under Alex Ferguson, David Moyes and Louis van Gaal. Distinctive features of his play include his inventive distribution of the ball along with his passing and crossing abilities. He is one of the most decorated English footballers of all time. 5'6". Carrick began his career at West Ham United, joining the youth team in 1997 and winning the FA Youth Cup 2 years later. He was sent on loan twice during his debut season, to Swindon Town and Birmingham City, before securing a place in the first team by the 2001 season. He experienced relegation in the 2002-03 season and was voted into the PFA First Division Team of the Year in the following campaign. He made more than 150 appearances for the Hammers, but in 2004, he moved to rival London club Tottenham Hotspur for a fee believed to be £3.5 million. He scored twice in 75 appearances, before moving to Manchester United in 2006 for £18 million. From his debut onwards he was a regular in the Manchester United first team, making more than 50 appearances in his first season with them. He established himself as a key member of the team that won the Premier League in 2006-07, their first title success in 4 years. The following season he was part of the side that won the 2008 Champions League final, playing the full 120 minutes as they enjoyed a 6-5 penalty shootout win, with Carrick converting his spot kick, to help achieve the European double. He has enjoyed continued success since then, and as of 2017, he is the only English player alongside Wayne Rooney to win the Premier League title, FA Cup, UEFA Champions League, League Cup, FA Community Shield, UEFA Europa League and FIFA Club World Cup. 7-8. In win in the 2016 FA Cup, Carrick completed his collection of every domestic honour in the English game. Carrick has represented England at under 18, under 21, B and senior levels. He made his England debut in 2001 and has since gained 34 caps but has yet to score an international goal. Carrick has often been overlooked during his England career, with Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, Gareth Barry and for a brief time Scott Parker preferred in his position. This was the case until the 2012-13 season, when Carrick established himself as a regular. He has been a member of the England squads for 2 major tournaments, the 2006 and 2010 World Cups. Early life. Carrick was born to Vincent Lynn Carrick in Wallsend, Tyne, and Ware, 210, and first became involved in football when he was 5 years old. A boyhood fan of Newcastle United, 11, he played five-a-side football with Wallsend Boys Club on Saturday nights, courtesy of his father's volunteer work at the club. Football became more serious for him at the age of 12 when he was selected for Burnside High School and later on North Tyneside schools. While playing for Wallsend Boys Club under-16s, he was capped for the England Boys Club side. At the age of 13, Carrick was profiled by the BBC children's programme Livin' Kicking episode 49, which aired on February 4, 1995. During his school years, and the years up until his move to West Ham United, Carrick actually played as a centre forward. It was only at West Ham that he started to play more often as a midfielder. He studied at Wallsend's Western Middle School and Burnside Community High School, completing his GCSE exams in 1997. Club career. West Ham United. Carrick was part of the West Ham United youth squad that won the FA Youth Cup in the 1998-99 season. He scored twice in their two-legged 9-0 record final victory over Coventry City. According to his manager at the time, Harry Redknapp, Carrick's difficulty at the start of his career was mainly physical and he lost almost 2 seasons to injuries because of his rapid growth. He made his debut for West Ham in the 1-1 away draw with Jokerit in the Intertoto Cup on July 24, 1999. His league debut came 5 weeks later on 28 August, when he replaced Rio Ferdinand in a 3-0 victory over Bradford City at Valley Parade. In November 1999, Carrick was sent on a 1-month loan to Swindon Town and made his first appearance for them in a 0-0 draw at home with Norwich City. He scored his first ever professional career goal in a 2-1 defeat at home to Charlton Athletic on 23 November. He scored once more during his loan spell, netting in the 1-1 draw at home to Walsall on 4 December. Although he impressed during his spell, he could not help the team find a much-needed win during his 6 outings, playing his final game for them in a 3-0 defeat at Manchester City on 18 December. In February 2000, he was sent on loan again, this time to Birmingham City, making just 2 appearances for the Blues. Carrick returned to Upton Park and scored his first goal for West Ham United, netting the first in a 5-0 home win over Coventry City on 22 April. During his first season he was voted as West Ham United's Young Player of the Year. Tottenham Hotspur. After 1 season outside the Premier League, Carrick felt compelled to leave the First Division, saying, "The truth is I didn't feel I could play First Division football much longer." He was linked with moves to a number of teams including Portsmouth, Arsenal, Everton, West Bromwich Albion and Crystal Palace before Tottenham Hotspur emerged as frontrunners to sign him. On 20 August, a deal was agreed between West Ham and Tottenham for the transfer of Carrick subject to a medical. 4 days later, The transfer was official as Carrick joined the club for around £3.5 million after the passing of a medical. He made a goal-scoring appearance for the Tottenham reserves, but his first team debut for the club was delayed after suffering an injury setback on 13th of September. Carrick was assigned the number 23 shirt and made his Tottenham debut on 18th of October as a substitute in a 1-0 defeat at Portsmouth. Manchester United. On 10th of June, Tottenham revealed they had rejected a bid from Manchester United for Carrick, who was seen by their manager Sir Alex Ferguson as a replacement for the departed Roy Keane, the former club captain. The following day, Tottenham manager Martin Jol insisted Carrick would be staying with the club, stating, "I don't want to lose a player like Michael, who was probably our best midfielder last season." On 28th of July, Tottenham announced that the clubs agreed a deal for the transfer of Carrick to Manchester United. 3 days later, the transfer was official as personal terms were agreed with Carrick. Despite agreeing a deal for the player the previous week, the fee was not made public until Spurs issued a statement to the stock exchange. Manchester United's chief executive David Gill confirmed the transfer fee is £14 million, potentially rising to £18.6 million, which would make Carrick the sixth most expensive player